I'm having way too much fun with that. So there's your intro for today. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Matthew Aran, and just I had that random idea for an intro by sticking my mouth in a cup of water and just having a bubble. Oh man, I gotta read the end. I gotta read the in the near future on planet Earth. Many kinds of creatures once coexisted on this verdant planet. But yeah, it was a dumb intro. But after countless wars and untold environmental destruction, the planet plunged into an ice age. Humanity was left with no choice but to migrate en masse underground. When the ice age finally came to an end, humans began developing methods while they were living underground to one day restore their planet to the lush green landscape it once was, the former glory. During this time, a large mysterious comet fell to the Earth. There's a lot of things going on here. However, the progress of restoring their lost ecosystem was coming along well, and humanity was eventually able to live on the surface again. And that's nice. Several hundred years have passed since then. Enter a young man named Jason Frudnik. He's a Frudnik, known for being a genius in the field of robotic engineering. One day he came upon a creature he had never seen before. He'd never seen a frog before. Well, actually, no records of this creature existed. Never mind. I just noticed he has the first level on his shirt. With his interest in this mysterious creature peaked, Jason named it Fred and began to observe it closely. But after some time had passed, Fred escaped into the void. Jason gave chase and he observed Fred jumped into a mysterious hole that appeared seemingly out of nowhere. He was rather astonished by the phenomenon he witnessed. Some unexplainable phenomena. But Jason followed Fred down in the same hole. He eventually found himself in a cave deep underground. That's where he discovered a large vehicle. Almost as this vehicle with the name Sophia III on the side was inviting him in, the door to the cockpit opened up. In order to bring Fred back, Jason hopped into the Sophia III and set out on his adventure. Just like that. Little did he know that strange phenomena were only just getting started. Well, we've had some unexplainable phenomena in the past, so I'm not gonna roll it out as a threat to our operation. But anyway, yeah, what's up, y'all? I am Matthew Aran, and today's February the 21st. February the 21st, 2022, and I'm gonna play some Blaster Master Zero for you, y'all. For you, y'all. Yeah, so this is a game released in 2017 for the Switch and 3DS, and eventually the Xbox and PS4 and all that, and Steam and This is a remake/reimagining of the 1988 Blaster Master. Was it 1988? I want to say it was somewhere along there. But yeah, Blaster Master on the NES. I'm playing the Blaster Master Zero here. No, I don't. Yeah, we're just gonna start in slot 6 here. We got 27 save slots, so that's kind of cool. his same shots as the original. If you ever played the original Blaster Master, which I've have for a bit, but I gotta say it's kind of hard. So I've never beat it before, but maybe someday. Is this one of those underground forest areas that they made during the last ice age? Hundreds of years have passed, but the ecosystem is alive and well. It would seem that the preservation system is still functioning somehow. Better still keep my guard up. Never know what could still be here. So yeah, while in the tank, you can jump, you can move around, you can shoot with Y. So as I was saying, I have watched a playthrough of the original Blaster Master on the NES. So at least I have that. But I've never beaten it myself. And I don't know nothing. Like, don't ask me about like the other games in the series, like Blaster Master 2, or like what Blasting Again. What was the other one? I can't remember. Oh, I don't like the placement of that thing right there. As soon as you walk into the door, you just... Oh. At least there are some health pickups down here. The green ones are health, and blue ones are SP. Can't use... Well, you do have missiles here that you press with the A button. So that's kind of cool. And your SP regenerates, as you can see there. So yeah, green is health, blue is your special power. Fred's signal was definitely being transmitted from the forest area. Receiver was being displayed on the monitor. I guess I'm pretty lucky that Sophia has a functionality like this. With the receiver, I'm able to get a general idea of where Fred is. I can't help but wonder how Sophia can track his signal though. Then again, I don't really know how anything in this machine works yet. That is awfully convenient, ain't it? Yeah, you also have, I'm not sure why this is off or why this is even an option to turn it on or off. But you can turn on the receiver here and it'll like ping. And it'll like ping when you get near certain things. Hopefully I'm close enough to I guess I can lean back a bit. Lean back, actually get your wheels off the... I don't like rolling over my cords on the ground there. Or on the floor, I guess I should say. But yeah, so you press X to hop in and out of your tank. You can go down ladders. Jason can go down ladders and all that. You want to be very careful because this game has fall damage. And, like, ow. Like, say if I were to fall from here, I would die. Yeah, it doesn't take much fall damage to kill you. So, I ain't gonna do that. Oh man, ignore the rain out there. You probably could hear that. Hopefully not. This thing's gonna come down when you try to cross its path. Ooh. But yeah, when you're in the top-down sections, that's what Blaster Master is famous for. Really. In one part, a side-scroller with a tank, and one part top-down sections where you... I really like the top-down sections, I don't know why. But yeah. Ooh, yeah. Also, when you... well, first of all, you have your, like, special weapons. You have some grenades here. You can press with the A button. I probably shouldn't be using them so liberally like that. But, it's cool. And also, you might have saw some pink pickups that might have dropped. You pick those up and you can increase your gun level, which is really cool. You can have all these different weapons you can use and you can switch between them. In the original game, Like you can really switch. It's just like powered up. It just like powered up your weapon. Your gun level did. So yeah, you couldn't really switch between them. But in this game and its sequels, you can like switch between all of these. So you have a blaster, short range. You have a long. You can also switch between them by pressing L or holding L like this. I don't know why I'm being so formal with this, but hey, let's keep going. But yeah, you have your short range blaster here. Let's go with this, kind of like the normal beam of the first Metroid game. You have your long range blaster, which goes all the way across the screen. You have a penetrator, which goes through walls, while this one does not. This one does. And then you have a spread shot like this. Short range, but it spreads, so that's kind of cool. And we'll get into the other weapons later. One thing that's kind of cool about these games, the Zero games, Blaster Master Zero, I mean, is that if you know what weapons to, it's not just a matter of choosing what weapons you like, but if you happen to know that these guys right here are weak to the penetrator, yeah, it's like a Mega Man weakness. You'll like hear a different sound effect, or you'll see them like flash or something. So that's really cool. You can really weaken them. So yeah, that yellow thing that I just killed is weak to penetrator. Most bosses are weak to certain weapons too. Yeah. So we got a map 1, a map of the forest area. Go start. You can see all the dungeons. The dungeon area maps too, so that's cool. You can see the whole map. Yeah, there's some bosses there. There's some pickups. Not every cave has something important in it, so I won't be hitting like all of them up, but hey. Ooh. Yeah, you can duck and crawl like that if you ever want to like avoid shots. I should also mention, like, we can go in here real quick, even though there ain't nothing in here. Oh wow, yeah. See that? When I took a hit from that guy, my gun level dropped, and I don't have the other weapon no more that I failed to show off actually. Ow! And now I don't have the spread shot no more. So yeah, you want to be careful because when you get hit, you lose your gun level. So watch out for that. I guess we can look around in here, just take in some sights and sounds. What I really want is some more of those pink pickups, some more of those gun, increasing pickups. I doubt I'll find any in here. I mean, well, sometimes. Hold on, wait. I think there's always one in here, or two. Oh, well, that was waste of time. At least I still have my penetrator. Oh, but yeah. But yeah, what else can I say? like I said, I've never beaten like the original Blaster Master on the NES or any of the other ones. But man, these games, these Blaster Master Zero games, they're so good. I highly recommend them. Yeah, there was nothing in there. Like I said, we're gonna get out here, and then Jason can also swim. Jason can also swim like this. Really good swimming controls, actually. I don't know, for how fragile he is. Like, out of water. I don't know if that's not have really anything to do with each other, but... oh well. Hey, there's another one. There's a big health pickup down there. I don't really need it, though. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, look at that. I like how you can just shred through these rocks. In the original game, these rocks would actually respawn. Like when you off-screen them, which got kind of maddening, to be honest. But yeah, what's also kind of weird about this is that, you know, I call this a remake / reimagining, but it's really, you know, a remake would imply that pretty much all the areas got remade from the ground up from the original game, but not really in this game. No, in Blaster Master Zero, it's really only Area 1 that returns. I mean, all the other places in the game that we'll get into later might as well be completely different. Yeah. Not even like any of the music. Not even any of the music besides Area 1 makes a return of this game. None of this remastered is completely new music. But yeah, it's kind of weird. You know, with Area 1 you have the do, but none of the other music makes a return. But yeah, so here's the save point. We got a few new weapons to play with. We got, what is this? Auto. Hold the shoot button to continuously fire bullets that scatter a bit. So yeah, you do that. When you first shoot it, it shoots straight, but scatter like that. You have your reflect here, which is pretty cool. That'll become useful later. It doesn't seem that useful right now because you don't actually attack with it, it's just a shield. And we have Striker. Oh man, this is a really good one right here. I wonder if I can show off right here. Yeah, I think this is a good one, even though that's not the weakness. These faces here. So yeah, when you use Striker, oh whoa. Yeah, when you use Striker, it hits all the enemies on the screen at the same time. It like connects to all of them, which is really cool. It doesn't really do much to one enemy, and you can only fire one shot at a time. So, but look at that. I took them both out at the same time right there. Took them both out at the same time. I took 6 of them out. 1,000 VOs. They called this 1,000 VOs. I'm not sure what the VOs is, and there's not 1,000. You don't have to actually fight 1,000 of them. It's like 30. I lost count already. I didn't bother to count because I was too busy explaining the weapon. Oh wow. Yeah, so that's another 6 of them. You have The 7th is the Flamethrower here, which is pretty cool. A little damage over time effect there, too. That'll be really useful for another one of my favorites. Really, pretty much all of them are good, except for the short range shot, but... And then the 8th and final one, when you're fully powered up, is a helix shot that just shreds everything down. Or a wave shot. Goes through walls too. And the strongest multi-purpose weapon. Oh yeah. But I gotta be careful again, because if I take one hit, I lose this. And go back to the flame, so... And, you know... So yeah, we got a pickup here. Thunderbreaker, a sub-weapon that shoots lightning directly beneath Sophia. Looks like this chip can restore one of Sophia's functions. Excuse me, the data analyzed by that chip is being displayed inside my helmet. I get the feeling that there are more chips like this out there. This makes me wonder just who in the world made all this tech. I love digging all this, but I gotta focus on fighting Fred. Thank you for warping me out. That. For some reason, when you get maps inside of dungeons in this game, it doesn't warp you out, but when you get any other plot important item, it does. But hey. Ain't there something down? No, there's not. Oh, you almost had me. I almost fell for that shit. We're like 22 minutes, 23 minutes in. I am making much progress here, but... Oh. Another save point. I don't mean to be looking on my map so much, but... You know, I just want to know where to go. We're going to get off right here again. Just take a dive in the aquatic mine. Actually, didn't that dude, like, get accused of sexual harassment or something? Anyway. Ow. Yeah, one thing, jumping ahead a bit, one thing I do kind of miss about my phone going off. One thing I do kind of miss about the sequels and BMZ 2 and 3 is that you got a feature that lets you instantly warp back to your ship or back to Sophia. I kind of wish I had that in this game. So, you know, when you just gotta, after I get out of this dungeon, right, I'm gonna have to swim all the way back to the Sophia where I left it. But it ain't too bad, I guess. I'm not using these grenades. Also, I'm kind of missing a feature in BMZ 3 that lets you move around faster, but enough talking about that. Yeah. Oof. You can bomb this wall, get yourself an instant, a gun pickup. I think that gives you 3 levels. Ow. And suddenly I'm down 1. Yeah, I think the way it works is that every enemy in the game has like has like 2 weaknesses, right? They have something that they're weak to and something that they're really weak to. And when you hit them, when you hit them with the weapon that they're moderately weak to, right? They flash white. But when you hit the weapon, when you hit them with the weapon that they're really weak to, they flash red. Like that. See, if I use the wave thing on that guy I just killed, I think that's his moderate weakness. But for these faces here, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the scatter shot or the spread shot is their severe weakness, is their strong weakness, I guess. That's kind of contradictory, isn't it? These things, same story as the yellow ones. Ooh, thanks for the refills. Alright, and our first major boss, it looks like. What the hell is that? Some giant mutant? Damn it, I guess I have to do this. I guess I gotta do this. Force Destroyer, Mother Brain? Oh. Just sneaking her way into other games now, huh? Even though I don't think I've played Super Metroid. Well, I played Metroid 1 on this channel, right? So, whatever. Yeah, the Flamethrower is her strong weakness. I think the wave is her moderate weakness there. It freezes her for a second. Or freezes it for a second, I guess. I have, Metroid's Mother Brain on mine. But yeah. Hyper Shot. This powers up Sophia's main weapon. You can now defeat some enemies that you previously couldn't. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, see, I gotta swim all the way back to the Sophia. I do have my gun. Oh, don't do that though. That ain't good. Well, that's helping no one. Well, looks like Fred's signal isn't coming from the forest area anymore. Looks like it's coming from some kind of residential area. Actually pretty close by. Let's get the show on the road. Hey, that's what I say. Oh man. I hate those things, those green things that crawl on walls and ceilings, these things right here. If you enter their sight, or like wherever you are adjacent to them, they launch towards you. Ooh. Now that we have the powered up shot, we can actually destroy this thing. You couldn't destroy that thing before. And this ain't required right here, but I do want to come here to. I guess I can use my missiles. Bring your own net. Oh yeah. Get a health pickup. Increases Jason and Sophia's life by 1. Now see, this would have been good to have in the original game, but anyway. Enough of telling y'all I'm not good at hard video games. But yeah, as you saw, that little white part there, for both Sophia and Jason, has increased, so now I have 9 units of health for both things. By the way, I really love this. I really love this first dungeon theme that plays. Spoiler warning, it's going to change when certain story events play out. So yeah. This first dungeon theme right here, the music, is probably my second favorite out of the four that we're gonna hear. Also, I haven't mentioned this earlier, but I don't know if I don't know if like my game sound is like kind of weird. Where I don't know, because I noticed it when I was like playing around with some Mega Man X recordings. I was playing like the Super Nintendo Mega Man X games a few weeks ago, and I noticed that, man, the background sound is really loud compared. Well, it's like the foreground is quiet. It's like you can't hear like half of the music. It's really weird. I wish I can explain that better. But what I'm trying to say is, I hope you can't notice that here, if it does happen at all. This boss is weak to spread shot. But yeah, I do have like the game sound turned down, I think. I will. So maybe you won't notice it. Drop trappers. These things kind of reminded me of a Mega Man boss. I can't think of what. It just looks like a Mega Man boss. But yeah, just keep blasting him. The purple one is bound to take more hits than the other two. So, oh, well, I just say that and the orange one dies. Because the purple one always stops in the middle like that. And also takes an irregular route. The green one goes straight up and down. And it looks like the orange one goes left and right. But the purple one just goes all over the place. Yeehaw. And I thought I was going to collect the thing like right on top of... Like, because I was right there in the center of the screen. Ignition bomb. A sub-weapon that sets a bomb that can be triggered by pressing the sub-weapon button again. This chip lets me use a new sub-weapon, figure out how to read my surroundings, and use the best weapons for the situation at hand. That's actually a sub-weapon for the top-down sections. That is for Jason himself, not the Sophia. So remember, when it's blue, it's for the Sophia. When it's orange, it's for Jason. The sub-weapons, at least. So yeah, I think that's Area 1 pretty much cleared out. There's a whole bunch of space up there. But there ain't nothing up there. Let's just go where you're supposed to go. Destroy the wall that you're supposed to and all that. And yeah, we're up to 34 minutes here. I don't know if I'm going to split this. Probably not. This is the residential area. This place sure has seen better days. Looks like there's mutants here. Gotta make my way through carefully. Make me way through carefully. SpongeBob B-boy. Signal sources displayed on my monitor. Let's see where it leads. Alright,